Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I mentioned, I just go to my this. I go to say Chelsea has so many substitutes, bench win matches. We're not talking about your starting 11. Now we have two starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about two. Let my two or three come back. Anybody can. Anybody collect from Chelsea. Anybody collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next is hello viewers, you are welcome to the Premier Sport Fan Center show, and this is the Watch Along segment. My name remains Igbenum Mwe, and today is another big encounter, and that is the match between the Teranga Lion of Senegal versus the indomitable Lion of Cameroon. Which of this lion will defeat each other today? And when two lions meet, it is the grass that will suffer. And a big one again, it is Aliou say versus a Rugobo Song, former player on the Cameroonian side. This encounter promises to be exciting today because big names surrounding the encounter today. Sadio Mane is there, Abubakar is there, Pepe Sarr is there, Koulibaly is there, and most of the big names in Europe are there. Well, I'm not alone to talk about all the happenings today in this big encounter. Yemite is here with us.
Yeah, another day to talk about the AFCON. And the AFCON is actually building momentum. Yeah. It's gradually showing, we are gradually seeing the teams that are coming to show what they are made up of. And those improved side too, who are ready to show that, they have improved in class. So I think we are in for a wonderful, wonderful AFCON.
Yeah. We are moving for a wonderful, wonderful AFCON. Another thing again is Onana versus Mendy on the pole. So it's going to be exciting goalkeeping today.
It doesn't matter. Those are names. Names don't mount the goalpost. Sometimes you can see Mendy sometimes commit some cricket, very, very annoying errors. So as Onana. So let's just see if it will be a very good performance from the two goalkeepers.
All right, let's see if it's going to be a good performance for the two goalkeepers. And it is Cameroon we are playing from right to left with a conventional green and red jersey. Well, Cameroon with white and red stripes.
Senegal with white.
Senegal with white stripes with different yellow and red color. And well, what are your expectations in this match?
Yeah, just to enjoy the game. It's a game that is open. Senegal won their first game. Cameroon drew their first game. So that will make this group really, really tight. And we'll just see one of the two teams that will top the group. But right now, it's advantage Senegal. And Cameroon needs this game. They need to get a win. They are in that kind of situation Super Eagles was in yesterday. And let's see if they will actually get all 3 points today.
All right. Pepe Star was not in the squad in the last encounter. What do you think is going to bring him today?
It will bring explosiveness. It will bring agility. It will bring balance and stamina. It will bring balance to the midfield, and is one work ethic. He is a box-to-box midfielder. He can mark all the energy is there, and you just have to give it to Matassa, one of the most improved player in the Premier League that came in during the last transfer window, and he has been fantastic. So we are in for a very good performance from the guy. And there's going to be a corner kick for Senegal. The 5th minute, he plays it into the box. Oh, but that header was way off target. And it's going to be a goal kick to Cameroon at this point in time. This encounter promises to be mind-blowing, exciting, because we will have two of the African giants. One is awake, one is asleep. You know, day before yesterday, it was two sleeping giants. Yesterday was two sleeping giants. But, hey, we have one sleeping giant and one giant that is awake and doing what is expected of them. The defending champions of the AFCON now is Cameroon approaching the danger area for Senegal. Cross the ball into the box. But hey, that defender had to tap that out. The attacker had to tap that out for a corner kick right there to Cameroon. He didn't see his back, so it's understandable if he just play corner kick better so that all the guys can come back and defend that one. So it's corner kick to Cameroon at this point in time in that encounter, 6 minutes. And Nkudu plays it into the box. But oh, there was no one to connect that. The follow-up shot was blocked. And by Sadio Mane right there, one of the shining lights going forward for the Senegalese national team. So it's throwing to Cameroon. 6 minutes of that encounter, approaching the 7th minute already. Oh, 7 minutes already. So it's going to still be throwing again. Cameroon couldn't keep that in play. So Senegal has the throwing at this point in time. So it promises to be exciting, mind-blowing. We are going forward. We are moving forward. Second round of games in this AFCON. It has been exciting. We hope you have been entertained as much as we have been entertained right here. Is Mendy that's back in possession of the ball, who plays it to Koulibaly right there, the former Chelsea defender, who finds Dati right there. It's Senegal building up that attack, and it's still Senegal going forward, attacking with the ball, and running into the box, cross that ball, but it was blocked by Nkudu right there. Oh, it was blocked by that centre back, that Pape Malamsa. I think Malamsa of Olympic Marseille right there, that was with that ball, and wanted to cross that ball into the box, but it was blocked off by that Cameroon defender. So it's going to be a corner kick to Senegal at this point in time.
Corner kick to Senegal. The formation of these two sides, they are playing similar formation, 4-3-3 for both sides. Senegal playing 4-3-3. And when we come back to that, just commentary on this.
Yeah, and the referee spotted an infringement in the box, trying to talk to those guys. Now, there's that corner kick right now, and he plays it into the box. Long one, but hey, there was no Senegalese player to hold on to that. And that Cameroonian player stood on that. And it's going to be a throw-in. Lamine couldn't keep that one in place. So it's going to be a throw-in to Cameroon at this point in time. That number 26 right there is about to take that long one. And let's see, can Cameroon come to the party today? Anguissa with the ball right there, who sends that one forward. But hey, Koulibaly was there to give it back to Mendy. Mendy with the ball right there, finds Koulibaly. Koulibaly finds that left back for Senegal. But hey, he couldn't keep his pass in play. It was Diallo couldn't really find his teammate right there. So Cameroon takes that throwing fast, and the Senegalese defense concede another throwing right there at this point in time. It's Cameroon that will be having a throwing at this point in time. That number 26 right there 9th minute of this encounter promises to be exciting, mind-blowing. You just have to sit at the edge of your seat and let us journey together on this beautiful game at this time in this competition. So it's Senegal trying to turn defense into attack, moving forward right there. And I think it was dispossessed, but the referee says it was fouled right there. And Guisa right there had to commit that one. He's playing on that long pass, finds that Senegalese, tries to cross that ball into the box, but it was well defended by Nkudu right there, and it's going to be a corner kick. But the corner kick will be taken by, I think it will be taken by Diata right there, or maybe Diata is just trying to run into the box to join those guys to see if he can be the target man in the box right there. So Sadio Mane stands behind that Senegalese player for the corner kick, and maybe it will be a short one approaching the 10th minute of this encounter. Places it into the box, and there was no Senegalese player that could get the head to that, and the ball rolls out, and it's going to be another corner kick to Senegal at this point in time. So pressure is beginning to mount. Players beginning to grow into the game. Is this one of the important encounters in this competition? In between the two sides, Cameroon has 5 Nations Cup, while Senegal just won 1. But one thing is for sure, Senegal the defending champion, and you can never underestimate.
Yeah, you can never estimate them coming to this match today against Cameroon. They won their match comfortably, though the opponent had a red card.
Yeah, but they were also leading.
Cameroon also had the opponent also had a red card, but they drew with the red card. So the pair of them coming into this competition with their previous match 1 man down. So this is a full squad. Let's see what they bring to the party. And looking at the Cameroonian side, I think you want to say 5 times, 5 times African winner, just behind Egypt, who has won it 7 times. So we expect to see them do this more. The last time they won it was 2017. Since then, they have been struggling with their football.
But 2017 is not that long. So it's Cameroon back in possession of the ball right there. And it's Cameroon trying to attack with the ball. Can they do something special? Pass that ball towards the right-hand side of the attack right there. But that Senegalese left back was smart enough to win the ball right there. So it's Senegal trying to turn defense into attack. But there's a Cameroon player down right there that needs medical attention. And the referee paused the game and run straight to him. And Ingamalu, the number 3 of Cameroon right there, is holding his legs, rolling on the floor. We hope that is not a serious one.
Yeah, we hope that is not a serious one. Let's quickly look at the lineup of the both side. For the forward side of the Senegal, we have Sarr, Diallo, and Sadio Mane mounting from the left side. Then for the midfield, you have Kamara, Sarr, then we have Gueye. Then defender, you have Diata, Koulibaly, Diallo, and Jacob. That is the lineup of the Senegal side. How good is it?
That's the primary way Senegal has been approaching their game. They mostly want to play the attacking game. Want to keep attacking. And when you look at it, and you can see Alice is trying to dish out some instructions right there. So Senegalese is the side that wants to always take the game to the opponent and try to attack with the ball. And mind you, when they were leaving, their president told them, win the Nations Cup and that will surprise you. So I think that will be another way to motivate the guys to actually bring home that trophy that has eluded them before they now won it the last time. So it's game on in that encounter. That guy is up already. The number 3 for Cameroon. Right back right there. His name is Nicolas Ngamelu. He's playing the right wing forward, sorry, not the right back right there. And it's game on in that encounter. Players we started is that Abu Diallo who finds Koulibaly. Koulibaly finds Diata. Diata moves into space, tries to set up Matassa, and tries to cross into the box. It was blocked by that Cameroonian defender. who came to the rescue, and it would have really been a very, very dangerous one for the Cameroonian right there. But due to the defensive brilliance of that defensive midfielder right there for Cameroon, the danger was actually removed, averted right there. So it's Cameroon back in possession of the ball. Who finds Frank Anguissa? Anguissa right there finds his teammate back to that defender right there. It's still Anguissa, and that's a pass straight to the defense. Jean-Charles Castello right there. And then moves with the ball. Sends a long one forward into space for Nkudu to chase. But hey, there was a good clearance right there from the Senegalese player. Straight forward. And let's see, can that lightning strike right there in this first half. Is Senegal trying to attack into the space, running down into the space. But that was a good clearance from Frank, no, not Frank right there, but that number 17 for Cameroon, Jean Niu right there. And these names, we hope we get them right, we get the pronunciation right. Because, hey, some are Anglophone, some are Francophone countries, yeah? So you just have to make do with what we try to pronounce right here. So it's corner kick, 16th minute of that encounter into the box. But that was head out from that Cameroonian. And there's a shot!
And goal!
And there was a loose ball in the box. Cameroon players brought their camera phone on the field of play and was looking around. There was no player that reacted to it. Matassa, who has no business thinking twice, played that one straight into the net. Onana had no chance. Onana had no chance. So it's Senegal 1, Cameroon 0. Look at that free kick, corner kick into the box. Onana punched it out, but the Cameroon guys were just busy looking at Pape Matassa, who you can't give that kind of a player space and time in your box because it can really hurt you. Look at that. And look at that. And that was a deflection of Frank Anguissa right there. And that is game on in that encounter. Senegal already drew the first blood. It's now beginning to show that most likely they are truly the lion that is not asleep.
Yeah, the Teranga Lion have actually show who they are. That's a beautiful goal. And, talking about the scorer of the goal is one who missed, right?
He plays with Marseille in France, and he was formerly Watford forward right there. And Pape Matters, not Pape, Ismaila Sarr, sorry, that plays for Marseille, has drawn the first block. So, second game in a row, Cameroon conceded first in an encounter. Their first game they conceded first against that opponent, and this one too.
Yes. Another thing you have to consider, Senegal, their high attacking side. They need guys. Cameroon need to work on their defense, starting from the midfield. I just wonder, begin to imagine how many teams in this African nation can be able to hold Senegal with this kind of football they are playing.
It has been proven that Egypt has held them, that they had to settle it with a penalty. So there are other teams that can hold this thing. It's football, it's like biscuit. You don't know where it will crack. But there's a part of it has cracked here in this stadium. And that explains why Senegal is leading in that encounter. 18th minute in that encounter.
But do you see Cameroon coming back? We have a long period of time. This is just the 17th minute, going to the 18th minute.
The thing is an early goal. And Cameroon has not really settled down into this game. When they settle down, we will actually see if it's a game that they can actually come back in. But we know them that they know how to come back. And you can be rest assured that they have the experience to at least come back into this game. So it's very, very possible.
In the last encounter between Cameroon and Senegal, we've not had them scoring up to 2.5, up to 3 goals. The best they went was 2 goals. but the rest 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, and goalless. But this see this goal. Do you see this match coming with much goal?
It's very, very possible that this game will come with some mouth-watering attempts at goal. So it's very, very possible. It's very, very possible. And the referee today is from Sudan. His name is Ismail from Sudan right there. And the venue is Charles Konan Bani Stadium in Yamoussoukro in Ivory Coast right there. And it has been an exciting tournament, Aquaba, to every team that is at the AFCON right there. So it's Senegal back in possession of the ball. That pass finds that midfielder, and it's Senegal trying to play into space. You know, their goal came from a loose ball, and it's just one of those lucky moments in football. But Ismail Assar took advantage of that, and he took that chance very, very well. So it's game on in that encounter. Cameroon in possession of the ball, moving with that pass, who finds Frank Anguissa, who drops it towards the right-hand side of the midfield right there. But it's game on in that encounter, back with Senegal in possession of the ball. Senegal tries to attack with the ball. That pass finds that left-hand attacker. Let's see, what can he do with the ball? A pass into the box, but it was blocked. And that will be a corner kick to Senegal at this point in time. Ismail Assar again with that chance, but he could have been doing better.
Of course, I expected him to do better, but it's like he slowed down and immediately he missed that pass. Oh, like this is a beautiful chance for Senegal again.
No, that's the replay of the goal.
Yeah, immediately missed that. Look at Onana was helpless. And you know one thing about this match, we had so much about Onana.
Look out, there's nothing he could do about that. There's nothing wrong with Onana there.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with him, but sometimes when we talk about the player, it looks as if that player comes, everything will be settled. But yes, we see.
No, when you look at it, if you have a better player, you want to use that goalkeeper. Onana was one of the best goalkeepers in Europe last season. You can't take anything away from him. So that explains why the headlines has been on him. When you check the stats this season, Onana has one of the best stats in the Premier League. Go and check. But when you see people are easy to pinpoint somebody to blame. Many of them don't calm down and analyze the situation critically and really look at who is to blame. In Manchester United this season, the defenders are more to blame than Onana. But they won't say it because many people won't take their time to analyze. People like the easy target. And when you like attacking the easy target, that speaks volume of your capacity to analyze issues and really delve into it. Because many times, and that's a good chance for Senegal, but Onana was there to the rescue right there. So many times, you have to just don't rely on first information. Do your research, and you will see that there is more to almost everything. So it's game on in that encounter. Cameroon finding a way back into this game. Let's see that player right there on the right-hand side finds his teammate crossing the ball in the box. A little flicks into the center of the box 18, but it was well cleared by that Senegalese defender right there. So his game on in this encounter has been exciting, but not much fireworks in that game. And let's see, what is the referee saying? It seems he's calling for the ball. Samuel Eto'o is right there, the Cameroonian Football Federation president.
With a very big record that's yet to be broken, the highest scorer in the AFCON. Nobody has come close to that. And I don't think this AFCON can get close to him. No, it's impossible. The only person we've gotten one hat-trick so far from Emilio Esfuo. Don't know how many goals he scored, and this is his first AFCON.
You know that those kind of records are really, really tough to break right there. So it's still left to be seen if his record will be broken in this AFCON.
All right, let's quickly look at the statistics of this match. Senegal have about total possession of 53%, while Cameroon have 57% ball possession, or 49% ball possession. Things just changed now. From 51% for
And
Senegal.
Senegal on the attack right there. Finds that pass into the box, but it was cleared by that Cameroonian player. And Cameroon is still in possession of the ball, but Koulibaly came into the party and had to defend that one against Magra right there. And it's Nkudu running into the box, tries to defend right there. But hey, tries to attack with the ball right there. But hey, that attempt was defended well by that Senegalese defender. So they still game on in that encounter. 25th minute, you can see Akon in the stadium.
Senegalese.
That Senegalese icon right there. Music icon, but he loves football. And football and music, they are two very important parts of our lives right there.
You know, we have not seen Abubakar work. We thought probably he would play in this match. Abubakar for the
It seems he's not yet fit.
Yes, no, yeah, a lot of information we are getting that he was going to feature in this encounter, but he's nowhere to be found. I think he's one good striker for the Cameroon side.
Yeah, he's one of their legends that is currently still on the field of play. So you cannot underestimate what he has done for that team. But hey, I think he can still come back, and the comebacks good, really good, come good for them. But right now, he's still not fully fit to be in the starting lineup. And I think that's why you see Magri leading the line for the Cameroonian. If it was Vincent Abubakar that is in front, he would have felt his presence. He's that big man up front that has a lot of energy in him and a heart for heart number 9. And he can really lead the attack for Cameroon. He has done it before, and I think he can do it again.
Yeah, he has done it before, and I think he can do it again. You know, looking at the way the match is going. Look at the way the match is going. Are you disappointed with the Cameroon has played so far?
It's not really about being disappointed. You can't give what you don't have. Senegal right now is a better team than Cameroon. So being a goal down, I'm not really surprised. But with Cameroon, if they can dig deep, maybe they can go for the first half break and just tell themselves some truth and come back and have a better game, because they really need to do better if they want to earn something from this game. And it's Anguissa who has taken that ball right there, who's trying to run with the ball, and it was easily dispossessed right there because there was nobody to really open up for him in space to receive that pass. So it's Senegal back in possession of the ball. Sadio Mane right there who tries to turn, but it seems he tricked on the field right there, leaving Nkudu to attack with the ball. And what can Nkudu do? He runs with the ball and he crosses into the box. But that cross was blocked by Koulibaly, and it's going to be a corner kick to Cameroon at the 27th minute of that encounter. Alusi said the pressure eating up. You can see his facial expression right there. You know, football filled with pressure here in here out. So Nkudu stands behind that corner kick. Let's see what he will do with that. Hey, Nkudu plays it into the box, but it was a low one, easily cleared by the Senegalese player right there, Pape Matassa. Right there. I think he wasn't fully fit for the first game. That was why he didn't really feature. Because, he left the field injured against that game Tottenham played before he left for the AFCon. So, his corner kick, he plays it into the box, but was headed out by that Senegalese player right there. And there is Cameroon in possession of the ball, sends that long one forward. Oh, but Mendy was there before Magri could get himself and attempt that ball. But the long ball forward from Mendy to Sadio Mane was too much. There was too much weight on that ball. And Andre Onana back with the ball, plays with his center back, and his game on in this encounter. Let's see if Cameroon can come back into this game. So Jean Charles right there finds that center back close to him, the closest man which is Christopher Wu, right there, the Cameroonian centre back, who finds Jean Charles again, who sends it forward towards that number 5 right there for Cameroon, Nuhu Stolo, but he couldn't keep that one down. And look at that chance for Magri. It's just for, the awareness of Mendy right there that made him, he got the ball and got it really fast.
All right, we are having a message here from our Facebook page here, and that message is from Shegun Tomiwa Olugbode. He said, listening to the analysis, the presenter, your opinion is different from the situation Onana is facing. He said, even the goalkeeper, Onana, said he's used to criticism. You are talking of past rating, how he started in the EPL.
About that, he said he's used to criticism. Is there any professional that should not be used to criticism? Even Guardiola, they criticize him. I'm talking about sit down, analyze, go and look at the records, go and check the highlight of the game. You will see that many of those goals are defensive error rather than Onana error. So it's Cameroon.
And the message is all over here. We have a message also again from the Facebook. Say, if Senegal wins against Cameroon, Onana will leave himself to be blamed, because when he wants what wasn't there, they win their matches. So why is he present?
Did they win the last game?
They drew.
Who could comment? Who sent that comment? Maybe that person
It's
really do this. No. What I'm trying to say is this: the last game was against a weaker opponent. Did they win? They even struggled to come back. They were 1-0 down. This goal that Onana conceded, was it his fault? When he had to rush out to at least punch that ball, was he not present to punch the ball? Where was the pivot player that was meant to clear the line? So these are the questions you need to ask. You just don't pick. It's not as if I'm a fan of Onana, but I like talking about what I see, not general opinion. You just generalize things. People are saying Onana is not good, Onana is not good, and you take it. No, that's what I mean. I critique many of the things. You can't just tell me something and I just accept it like that. I have to go and critique it and check it. Is this thing really true? Really true? Before I now start spreading it around. You just keep calling this guy Onana. One of the things that caused it was that the guy that left was the best goalkeeper in Premier League last season via the lesser number of clean sheets. Many Manchester United and football fans was not in support of De Gea leaving. So many of them are just trying to victimize Onana. De Gea's committed errors. De Gea's error made Man U go out of the Europa League, I think 2 seasons ago or last season, if you remember vividly. So these things are there for everyone to see. Oh, why do people keep shouting Onana? Goalkeepers makes error, but Onana's error in Manchester United has been limited. Now look at that comment now that you will blame Onana because they go down. Is Onana the defender that did it? Abi is Onana the attackers that have been way so often that they can't string 4 or 5 straight passes together? If Onana was not last game where Cameroon was playing, we were talking about Cameroon, but now Onana is on the field of play. You want to even pinpoint the blame on him? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You need to critically look at something before you admit a particular point of view. So the cooling break is over, and the game is about to restart right there. So it's still Senegal 1, Cameroon 0, 33rd minute of that encounter. Papi Matassa with the ball. Ufan Koulibaly, and straight back to the defense right there. And it's Senegal, who is really, really confident on the ball, composed, and showing the stuff that they are made of right there. And it's Sadio Mane who is trying to turn in the middle, who is trying to run into the box, but hey, it was shaded out. That's a good 1-2 to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane who finds Ismail Assar, who gives it back to Sadio Mane. Ismail Assar back with the ball, but hey, it was fouled right there unnecessarily by that Cameroon player, that left back Tuolo right there, and it's going to be a free kick to Senegal at this point in time. So it's gradually running towards the end of the first half in that encounter. Still Senegal leading 1-0. 34th minute exactly.
Yeah, 31 minutes exactly. It has been
34th
minute exactly. It has been an end-to-end encounter, and you can see the supporters of the Teranga Lion of Senegal. They are all there dancing and in a uniform way, and they're so proud of what their teams is doing. We're talking about Senegal. Yeah, talking about Senegal, one of the West African side. They are one of those teams that started badly when they started initially, but gradually after 2020 they begin to become a name to reckon.
And Matassa plays it into the box, but Onana comes out and takes that one and takes it easily and sends a long one forward. But Magri couldn't chase that one, and it's game on in that encounter. Senegal threw Mendy back in possession of the ball right there. So Mendy holds the ball, tries to calm the tempo of the game, finds that center back right there, Abu Diallo right there, who finds Lamin Kamara, and back to Koulibaly, now back to Koulibaly from Mendy. Koulibaly returns it to Mendy, and it seems Senegal is trying to see if Cameroon will actually come out and play. Mendy finds that midfielder right there, sets the pass, and it's Senegal trying to dictate the pace of the game from Pape Gueye, who plays forward, and Senegal running forward with the ball right there, and it's still a game that Senegal is comfortable passing around the ball. Koulibaly in possession of the ball right now, who finds that number 17 Pape Matassa right there, and but that was a loose pass forward to Nicolas right there, who wants with the ball, tries to cross the ball right there, but it was blocked, and he's still with the ball, but he was this his pass was deflected off for a throw-in to Cameroon at this point in time.
Throwing for Cameroon at this point in time, it has been an exciting encounter. Looking at what is happening right now, with what do you think is missing in the Cameroon squad? Looking at it, it's like the attack is not as cohesive as we expected it to be.
I think it has to do with more with the tactics the coach is employing. The tactics, I don't think it really suits these guys very well. I think it needs to change because they have midfielders who can marshal the game. They have this guy in the midfield, Frank Anguissa, that Napoli midfielder, and they also have Olivier Keme too in the midfield. So I think it's just the style, the playing pattern. I think the coach should look at it and just do something about it, because I think they need more bodies in the midfield. Instead of a 4-3-3, I think maybe they can switch to a 4-2-3-1 formation. Maybe they can actually possess the midfield and create something going forward. That's a long pass to Ismail Assar, who controls that one, and it was dispossessed by Tolo right there, the Cameroon left back, but it's going to be a throw into Senegal. Couldn't keep that one in play. So Ismail Assar back with the ball, runs with the ball and sends it back to the defense right there. And you can see that it looks more like Senegal is in control and almost dominating fully.
They're almost dominating. They're always holding the ball, and that is one thing. If you look at their link-up play is good. Their hold-up play is equally good, and that is why they look to be the better side than the Cameroonians. Anytime the Cameroonians hold the ball, they easily lost half the ball.
That's a long pass forward, straight to that Senegalese attacker right there, who finds his teammate, who runs into the space and finds Mane. Oh my goodness. That was a good chance. But that defender of Cameroon, that number 26, his name Enzo Chato Mbai, had to go on a full stretch to prevent that goal right there, that was a very good chance for Sadio Mane right there. But it was well blocked. But the corner kick that was taken quickly was not maximized right there. And it's going to be a goal kick to Cameroon at the 39th minute of that encounter.
Yes, goal kick to Cameroon. You know, Sadio Mane being one of the top man in Senegal, you know. Sometimes he has a way of taking himself out and bringing that leadership by a way of kind of distributing passes, creating chances. You know, it's not so much bothered of scoring goal. That's maturity in football.
Yeah, you know, you have to talk about the work rate of Sadio Mane. Even when he left Liverpool, it took them time before they could fill that vacuum. So he's one player that comes with a lot of energy and who gives his all on the field of play. So it's Frank Anguissa in possession of the ball right there. He's trying to attack with the ball, trying to see if they can come back into this game. That was a pass forward. Magri couldn't get a hold of that one. That's a long pass forward. Andre Onana comes out. He comes out to the rescue and had to play that one short for a throw-in for his teammate to rush back right there. Right decision, I think he made right there. So,
yeah, of course, that was a beautiful one from Andre Onana. I think his timing was well. It was well timed. He got there at the right time, and he knows very well if he want to take that ball, that he's probably going to hit the body of Sadio Mane.
That's a long pass forward towards Ismail Assar right there. Ismail Assar with the ball. What can he do? A short pass into to find his opponent, but was blocked right there by Christopher Wu. The ball is still in a dangerous area for Cameroon. Still Senegal in possession of the ball right there, passing around in Cameroon's final third. Tried to set the final pass right there, but it was blocked by Chato right there, the Cameroonian number 26. So it's throwing to Senegal at this point in time. Game on in that encounter. Exciting, mind-blowing, promises to be more interesting than what we've seen so far.
Yeah, promises to be more interesting than what we've seen so far. And it's Cameroon again. This time around, building up from the midfield. You know, they've actually taken over the midfield. And see, mostly they use the left wing. The presence of the combination of
Mane runs into the box and pass that one out. Ismail Assar in possession of the ball, but it was easily dispossessed by that Cameroonian defender right there. And the follow-up attack that was won back by Lamine Camara, the referee says there's an infringement. So Magri right there was also brought down by Diallo, and the referee says it's going to be a free kick at this point in time. So it's free kick to Cameroon at the 42nd minute of that encounter. I think that should be around 38 meters or 35 meters, thereabout. A bit longer, not really close to the goal post right there. So number 22, Diallo right there, had to stop that attack. You can see the referee telling the world to go back.
That reminds me of the goal scored by Capo Verde today, you know, against the opponents. Very long free kick. In fact, one of the longest free kick by Bebe. You know, almost just close to the.
And they place it into the box, and that Senegalese player headed that one out to safety. And the follow-up shot took a deflection and wrote the goal. And it was an easy save for Mendy right there. So it's game on in that encounter.
Yeah, game on in the encounter. So as I was saying before, he took that free kick, one of the longest free kicks, scored close to the center line, and he got a goal today. Very long shot, and it was. In fact, it was not like it was a mistake because he tried it the first time. He hit the crossbar, and the second time he got the goal.
So that's a beauty right there. AFCON living up to expectation. We are seeing beautiful goals, right, left, and center. Now, I think we have an excess of over 35 goals or more in this competition so far. And it's just the second round of game that's still going on. And we are still in Group B, and we've gotten a lot of goals like this. And I think that over 100 goal mark most likely will be broken. The former record in the last AFCON, I think it will be broken.
Most likely, looks like it's going to be broken because we're still in the group stage, and this is match day 2, second match in the group stage for most of the teams, and some of the teams are yet to play. And before I'm very, it looks certain that that record will be broken in this 2023 AFCON.
So it's game on in that encounter, 45th minute already, and it's Cameroon via Jean Charles with the ball right there. Who finds Christopher Wu? Christopher Wu finds Frank Anguissa, who tries to move with the ball, and finds his teammate, and it's Nkudu with the ball right there, who finds his teammate up front right there, and it's Nkudu trying to run with the ball, but it was fouled again, I think by Diata right there, and it's game on in that encounter. 45th minute, Senegal 1, Cameroon 0.
Yeah, Senegal 1, Cameroon will 1 and nil. I'm giving them 1 goal. Emphasizing 1 goal for them. Senegal 1, Cameroon 0. The statistics still remain 56% for ball possession for Senegal and 44 for Cameroon. Goal attempt, 3 goal attempts for Senegal and 3 for Cameroon. Shot on goal, just one shot on goal for Senegal, and that was the result that was the goal that was the shot that resulted to a goal, and none to Senegal. Shot of goal, 1 for Senegal and none to Senegal. Corner kick, 6 corner kick.
1 for Senegal, none for
Cameroon. Yeah, that's what I said.
Cameroon.
Then corner kicks, 6 corner kicks for Senegal and 4 for Cameroon. That is the situation of the statistics.
Yeah, not so balanced game. Sometimes the statistics doesn't really interpret what is going on the field of play. So, but it has been a game that Senegal has been the better side, and they are leading 1 goal to 0. Calm, playing the ball the way it should be, and let's see, for 1 minute of the 4 minutes additional time already played, currently in the 2nd minute. So let's see if Cameroon can come back into this game in the first half. So it's Mendy back in possession with the ball right there and keeping it to himself. And he plays it forward to trying to find Ismail Assar. And the follow-up pass finds Pape Matasar right there. And that one has been picked by Koulibaly, but Jean Charles was right there to intercept. And it's game on in that encounter. Still Senegal 1, Cameroon 0.
Senegal 1, Cameroon 0 in the 46th minute of this encounter. An additional minute of 4 minutes has been added, and I'll just have 2 and some seconds to play here, and it's looking good for Senegal. And the Group C, it is Senegal who is stopping if it ends like this. We have Guinea, Cameroon with 1 point each, then Gambia with no point. So it's looking good for Senegal. Then who will follow is what we will be expecting.
Yeah, we'll be expecting who will follow. And as it stands right now in Group B, oh, this is Group C.
Yeah.
In Group B, it looks more like Cape Verde will be topping that group. So Cape Verde has been confirmed as the first team to successfully qualify for the 2nd round of the AFCON. Surprising, isn't it?
Of course. That's one of the questions I wanted to ask, because to me, Cape Verde looked like the underdog in that group. In Group B. I never expected
the underdogs.
And they did very well. They look at the way they played against Mozambique. 3-0, 3-0, without any reply.
That was emphatic.
Honestly, look at the way.
It's not as if Mozambique was reduced to 10 man.
No, there was no red card in that encounter. 3-0, and they are comfortably sitting on top ahead of Ghana and Egypt that are the favorite. A lot of people have actually predicted Ghana and Egypt to succeed from that.
So let's see if Ghana or Egypt will succeed too in that group, because Cape Verde has taken that #1 spot in that group. So it will be Cape Verde playing against Egypt and Cameroon facing Mozambique in that last round of matches in that group. Frank Agueza finds that Titolo right there, who returns it very fast. It's Cameroon trying to knock the ball around at the last minute of additional time. Anytime from now, the referee will bring the game to a pause, and it's rightfully so. He blows his halftime whistle. Halftime in that stadium in Ivory Coast is Senegal 1, Cameroon 0.
Senegal 1, Cameroon 0. What a game, what an exciting match between two big African nations, Cameroon, who has the second highest record when it comes to the AFCON, versus Senegal, who just won it once, and they are the defending champion. And they are here to come and defend their championship. And it's looking good for them already, because a win here today will take them top and will make them the second team to qualify.
Yeah,
after Cape Verde.
Yeah, not bad, and it's something that should be really, really commendable, because it's one thing coming to a competition as one of the neutral, it's another coming in as one of the favorite. When you're one of the favorite, that means teams will put in more effort whenever they are playing against you, and they've actually done well even with that pressure, and they've been able to at least be coming to the party. So thumbs up to them.
All right, thumbs up to the Senegalese. Let's see how it's going to play out in the second half. The first half has been an exciting first half. It has actually lived to expectation, but it's not over yet, because we've seen more goals scored in the second half in the AFCON than the first half in this tournament so far. So the second half promises to be a high-scoring side if both teams will come out with their best. But because I just hope, because like I said before, anytime Cameroon and Senegal play, they don't record much goal. The best they've recorded was 2 goals in more than 10 games they played so far.
Let's see, this one can be another different direction, because football records are there to be broken. So football can give us an unexpected meal again. So let's see if this one will be another if this one will be in another direction, because looking at the way this game is going, there has not been that very clear-cut chance. Even the goal just came from that loose ball. So I think it might most likely be a tacky game.
Looking at it, no clear-cut chances have actually been seen from the side of the Cameroon. Do you think it's as a result of the weakness of the forward, or because of the brilliance of the defense of the Senegal?
No, it's just the game plan. I think it's the game plan. The formation is a bit tacky, so there are no room to express yourself. The two teams are struggling to impute their own football idea into the game, and but Cameroon looks more like the team that is struggling more. Senegal at least is coming up with some threat, but Cameroon has not really come up with
any threat. Yeah. All right, so we'll go for a short break now. We'll be back for the second half. Remember, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. You can be part of this show when we come back in the second half. You can leave your message in our live chat in our YouTube, and you can also leave your message in our Facebook page. And you can also call in. Our number is in front of our screen. So we'll go for a short break. We'll be back in a moment. Through dry. right, the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire is gradually taking a different dimension, with the big names in the world of African football are gradually, making their fans not to believe, because Nigeria drew their match, Egypt drew, Algeria drew. Senegal is the only country that won their match and won it comfortably. That is what we want to talk about. Let's go to the street of Africa and hear what the African fans are saying about their beloved country. This is Premier Sport Fan Center. My name remains Egbenewere. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe and support the Premier Sport. All right now I'm here with Saeed. He's from Benin Republic of Africa, and I'm here with Magic. He named Magic. If they touch ball like this, they touch and they see him. Invisible magic. And we talk about the AFCON where they go on. And first of all, I start with Saeed from Benin. Saeed, your country no come AFCON this season. You they happy?
I they happy.
Okay, now we see as they go. 24 African countries, one can compete for one AFCON. Now, if you just tell me the five big African countries we look up to say, these people they will do well for this AFCON.
Yes.
Call them and hear them. Algeria 1, Egypt 2, Tunisia 3.
Maybe Nigeria can try.
Nigeria, maybe no confidence. Now maybe
yes.
no confidence.
Yes.
All right.
I remain one country.
Remain one, yeah.
Yes, Senegal.
All right, Magic, what about you?
Number 1, Nigeria.
This guy is patriotic. Nigeria number 1, okay. Mali, wow.
Number 3,
Cape Verde, wow. Guinea-Bissau. Wow. You see, Magic, you are the first person that I've just called some countries they call underdog. Countries like Cape Verde, you call Guinea-Bissau and the rest of them. Maybe you have watched the football, you are a footballer and you know when somebody. That's a good one. I love that so much. And what if I say, okay, let me start with Saeed from Benin. The big African countries, players, if you call like 3 names, where we say, these African players and they shine, both in their own club and in Africa. Where you say they will do well.
Talk about
Egypt, that is Musala. That is who fool from Nigeria. The top player, Osimhen, and then Algeria, that Marex. Okay, say I'm not calling. You say now Musala, Osimhen, and Marex. You where you African best top players for your side? Osimhen, Baba.
Let's just go to
Aju of Ghana. Wow. Mohamed Salah everywhere, Okay, now today Nigeria next match against Cote d'Ivoire. What is your prediction?
Well, the match is very tough. Yeah. As you play against host country. Yeah. You play against supporting the club and the country also. The game is very hard for you. The game is maybe if Nigeria can play well.
Bro, wow. Maybe that is the play well. They play, bro. That's
you know why I said maybe we play well.
Okay.
Because you want to play against the
host country. Yeah, and the crowd.
You know that. You want to play against the host country.
Nigeria no come up for the group.
Yeah.
You want to go and fight for. You are still.
I don't want to
go and fight.
I don't want to. Better striker.
Wow. Yeah.
It's very hard.
Very hard. Yeah.
Most of all them
You understand?
Okay.
They need to pray. Because if Nigeria they'll play.
Home-based players.
Wow.
They'll play against.
Because they want outside, they want ginger. They want say yourself now. They want. You don't already nickname.
All right, you don't hear Saeed from Benin. Just talk about as they do him. As they do him, now they explain over also. Say Nigeria need to play very well. So he said the best. He said if Nigeria play well, hey. This grammar, he touched my bone. That's if they play well, they will get draw. So if they don't play well, now, so don't go give them. All right, Magic. what be your prediction? What be your own prediction for that match?
Well, my prediction are 2-1.
In favor of
Nigeria is winning.
Wow. You get hope, you get confidence.
Yes, I get confidence and I trust the process.
Wow. You see, Magic no give up, Magic still believe in Nigeria, so they will beat Cote d'Ivoire. Alright, just sharp. Your prediction, Tunisia versus Namibia today.
This match, today's match.
2-1 in favor of you?
No, I'm coming, but
in favor of.
It will look as if.
Alright. Mali, South Africa today.
The man you, some of those go on Africa.
Mali to beat South Africa.
Let me tell you,
2-1. And you? 3-1. Wow. In favor of Mali to beat South Africa. Talk there today. Anyway. Alright. Finally. I want you to tell me the country, predict the country that's going to win this AFCON 2023-2024 season.
So that's what I say.
Just one person this time around. Because if you get it, this one they come with prize, which come with award if you get them. At the end of the day, you drop your subscribe, get your number.
So
get back.
When the competition
You should have this.
I know we have everything. Everything there for
the competition.
Write everything down
For me,
and follow up.
support
Algeria.
Come here,
Okay, you don't hear Said from Benin. He said that Algeria will win this AFCON this season. And Magic, what about you?
Nigeria, we are winning.
Magic get home, we get positive mind, and it's a patriotic Nigerian. So thank you very much for granting us this interview. We just hope your prediction come through. Said from Benin. Merci beaucoup.
Son number one.
Yeah. The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire is gradually taking a different dimension, with the big names in the world of African football are gradually, making their fans not to believe, because Nigeria drew their match, Egypt drew, Algeria drew, Senegal is the only country that won their match and won it comfortably. That is what we want to talk about. Let's go to the street of Africa and hear what the African fans are saying about their beloved country. This is Premier Sport Fan Center. My name remains Egbenenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe and support the Premier Sport. All right, I'm here with Abdul Mujib, and right now, as we waiting to go on, it's all about the AFCON, the African Cup of Nations 2023 season. And he said want to share in mind what they think about the AFCON with us. Abdul Mujib, right now we see Nigeria play their first match, we see Ghana lost, and we see Egypt draw. What do you think about the AFCON?
Football is unpredictable.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just one thing about football. I still believe in preparation. So I believe those people that are not doing well, like those big teams, they didn't prepare properly, like mentally. I'm not talking about facility. There's this mindset we always have in Africa. I don't know, if you are going to a tournament, everybody is like, you're expecting the same person you have in your group to flop, so that your own flop can be a win.
Begin to calculate.
You have to change that mentality. That's the same thing we do right from time. That's the same thing we are still doing. I don't see why Nigeria shouldn't beat that game. I'm not like bringing them down. Like, they are footballers, they get paid, they train. But from the standard of players we have on both sides, I even realized, I later made an assignment, like I checked. I saw most of those Guinea players play at Division 2 levels in their club side. Yeah, I confirmed that personally. Wow. So, and most of Super Eagles players plays on the top tier of whatever country they are. So I don't see a reason why first league player shouldn't have more experience, more exposure, or more composure than a second league player. You see those guys, even the goal they scored Nigeria, they were like, they scored and they are trying to defend the goal. That means they are not certain about beating Nigeria. So what's wrong about Nigeria? So for Egypt, I saw overconfidence in them. They were playing like they already won. Wow. When they scored one goal, those people had to just take advantage of that.
All right.
We
just talked about Maji, but I didn't know that just met a football analyst. You know, he has actually done justice to this discussion. You know, that's why it's good not to underrate anybody. When you say anybody don't underrate, he has actually done justice. You know, he said they have to be prepared, not facility-wise. You know, not but mentally. Wow, that thought touched me. That thought touched me maybe small. Okay, but as they go right now, we see African as a big, and we get. I just want you to give me your five African countries where we say you think they will do well for this AFCON.
So far, so good. Like let me just say underdogs.
Both underdogs, both top team.
You see those Guinea. You see the both Guinea that like Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry. I don't mark them off. Those guys get domination. They want proof. It just be like that Zambia that year, 2010.
Yeah.
If I did right.
2012.
Or 12.
2012.
That time when we say they get the way the Zambia people they play. Everybody just look and say they do agidi, they go so come out. Those people carry that cup.
Wow. Yeah.
You understand? That's one big thing about African football. Everybody they play. Madrid that they play now. You go know that. You go see white man. Person where they Liverpool. You go they strive for England national team because you know say person where they 30 and 50 bench champ. Nothing like say champ. If you even look England.
Yeah. All right. Hello, viewers. You're welcome back to the second half of the match between Senegal versus Cameroon. The first half ended 1-0 in favor of Senegal. That the goal was scored in the 16th minute by Sarr of Senegal. And let's see now we are in the second half if Cameroon will be able to come back into this match by equalizing. And let's see how the match is going to end because the match is a very interesting and very compactable match. And I'm still here in the studio with Mike himself.
Yeah, still up. Second half, 48 minutes of that encounter. Still Senegal leading 1-0. Many people are blaming Onana for that goal, but hey, I think that that was that would be really harsh on the guy. He has been through a lot. He just has to stay strong psychologically. It's just that wave of football, and one of those times, he will be vindicated.
Yeah, one of those times we will be vindicated. A lot of people actually criticize him, but a lot of people also praise him for the beautiful job he's doing and for his commitment, to play for Manchester City, for Manchester United.
Do you know that the only win Manchester United had in that Champions League was the brilliance of Onana that he saved that penalty. Yeah. Nobody will remember that. It is when they concede 3, Onana is shipping goals. Have you ever seen a goalkeeper that can save a goal?
All right. Let's look at the expectation of this second half. Now, Mike, what are you expecting the Cameroons to do in this half?
To come on loud, try to get that goal, and then try to come back into this game. See if you can win, because it's better you top your group to avoid some difficult second round matchup. So I think Cameroon should come out and try to win this game.
All right, for the substitution, let's look at those who are on the bench for the Cameroonian side. We have Bokali, Elliot, Epasi, Gonzalez, Leone Ateba, Maukaundi, Mombagra, then Nichnan, Odell, Chamandio, Toko, and Kambe. That is the line-up for the Cameroonian side. And Yongwa also is part of the substitution. So do you think they have depth of score that can actually come and make a difference in this encounter?
When you check the Cameroonian squad and you look at that bench, a bit rich, but Kambi can still come up to do something. But he was really quiet in that their first game, so maybe some players are better off reading the game from the bench. So I think maybe a Kambi can come forward. Maybe he can change it to a double nine, two number nine up front, and at least try to attack more and begin to load the box because they have physically fit players, Cameroon, and maybe that can work to their advantage.
All right, then for the substitution bench of the Senegal, here we have a Balou Traore.
Look at that coach right there, Javier Renard.
Yeah, one of the coach.
Yeah, won the AFCON back to back with two different countries. Yeah. Really impressive.
Yeah, really impressive, and he's there, and now I think he's coaching female team.
Female national team for France. Took them to the World Cup last year, but they couldn't really go past. I think the quarterfinal.
All right, let's quickly look at the substitution bench of Senegal. Balou Traore, Sis, Deo, Diang, Gomis, Boye, Jackson, Nicholas, Koyate, Mendy. Mendy, we have two Mendy F and Mendy. And let me just call your name. We have famous Mendy, and we also have Mendy Napali. Then we have Ndaye and Sak. That is the bench of the Senegalese. How rich is it?
Really, they have the depth of squad. They have players all around playing well in Europe. Look at the midfield playing well, and there's this Gueye that plays for Everton. He's not in the former PSG midfielder. He's not in the starting 11. And you have Jackson, the Chelsea number 9, also still on the bench. And you have Ndiaye also on the bench. You know, there are guys who can come in and do the magic. So yeah, that's why they rate them as the number 1 team expected to win this.
Yeah, that is why they are rated. They have depth of squad. And so far, so good for the Senegalese. It is gradually moving. The time is quickly ticking, and it is 51 minutes into this encounter, and it's just the goal scored by Ismaila Sars that has actually separated the two sides.
Yeah, goal scored by Ismaila Sars in the first half. Early time in that first half, early goal. And Koulibaly will start play right there. Who finds that midfielder, tries to locate that attacker with the run, but hey, it was a wrong pass, and it's going to be a throw into Cameroon. And Nchata, that Cameroonian right back, throws that one forward, but was headed out by that Senegalese player right there. And is now tends to be area dress flying in right there in the encounter. And that's a pass back to Mendy. Mendy quickly clears that one. That Cameroonian player right there who tries to head that one out, Christopher Wu, couldn't get to that one. Leaving Senegal to attack, and that was a drop cross. But Onana takes that one very fast. And it's Cameroon trying to build up something from this one. Tolo is trying to push the ball forward. Returns it back to Frank Anguissa. Anguissa to Christopher Wu, who has been playing more like a pivot player rather than the central back, which he is in this encounter. 54th minute, still Senegal 1. Cameroon 0. That pass finds that player right there, number 11, Okundu. Okundu finds Christopher Wu. Christopher Wu sets it straight to Jean Charles. And it looks more like a game that Cameroon is trying to enforce their own, trying to dictate the play of the game right there. So the free kick was taken very fast from Jean Charles straight to Franca Anguissa, who finds Nkudu right there. Nkudu was fouled, but the referee says it's going to be a free kick from around the 28-30 meters out to the goal post right there. Can he score this one? It's possible. But how realistic is it against Mendy? It's still left to be seen.
I think we saw it today in the match between Cape Verde versus.
But you have to look at the goalkeeper from Mozambique.
Yeah. In fact, to me, to some extent, I actually want to say, okay, actually wanted to fault the goalkeeper for that. But also, another man's flop is another man's shine.
Yeah.
He made a very big.
And he placed that free kick into the box, and that header went way off target. That header from that Cameroonian player right there, Frank Anguissa. That header, there was too much weight on that ball. Frank Anguissa is the captain of Cameroon on the field of play in the absence of Vincent Abubakar. So it's going to be a goal kick to Senegal. Mendy plays a long one forward. He's not passing from the back right now. And Sadio Mane takes the ball right there, tries to find his opponent. But I think his teammate, sorry, not opponent. The opponent right there dispossessed that one, but it might look like more like an offside. And that was a good dribble from Nicolas right there. But hey, Senegal intercepted the ball, and his possession with Senegal right now, passing from the back and trying to link up play, a beautiful link up play. Good 1-2 with Ismail Assar right there, moving forward, set the pass forward, and there was a clearance by Tolo. Tolo, the left back for Cameroon right there, and he wins. He sends it for a corner kick to Cameroon at the 56th minute of that encounter.
Yeah, it was a clean tackle by him, and shows to be a good defender. Look at that, well calculated, and he got to the ball before the leg, and the referee just signal a good kick to their advantage. That is a beautiful one. And we are talking about Edward Mendy, one-time goalkeeper for Chelsea, who played 3 seasons.
And that corner kick comes into the box, but eluded everyone in the box, and it's going to be a goal kick at the 57th minute of this encounter. Look at it. The weather has not really been friendly on the players in this competition so far.
Yeah, this is West Africa, right? And West African versus Senegal from West Africa.
I'm talking about the weather.
The weather.
Country. Every coast is West Africa.
When we talk about weather, when we talk about hot weather or cold weather, it is the North Americans that feels it most because their area is somehow cooler.
Their area too, extreme heat. They have the desert,
but not like in West Africa.
West Africa too has every part of the world has their time for extreme weather. If you're talking about maybe South Africa or maybe the Americans, closer to
the Europeans.
Europeans, and then you can say it's true. But Africans, even there are hot times in all those northern African countries. So it's Tolo who headed that one to a throw-in, and Senegal starts play via Ismail Assar, who finds his teammate towards the left-hand side of the midfield. And that pass, he couldn't locate Diallo. Right
look at that. That should be a red card offense. That should be a red card.
He tries to take
that should be a red card.
Why is he holding the ball?
That should be a red card. No, that's not a yellow card offense.
It's a yellow card for the Senegalese player. You don't hold the ball when you are meant to drop it. Why is he holding the ball?
So, but it was also rough on him.
He had to take the ball. He's 1-0 down. He wants to take the ball. He has no right wasting the time. That means, when you hold...
Look at it. He hit it. He used his leg to bring him down.
Look at what I'm saying.
He brought him down.
When you're on the field, if you are holding the ball, you're actually delaying play.
Yeah.
That's what you are doing. And look at it. You can't blame that guy for trying to take
the issue is that what is the rule? He's being violent here. You understand? That is just it. He's being violent.
Diallo has been rightfully booked. The Cameroonian player will be warned. It will be warned, and the referee will try to talk to him.
But it's not all referee that will warn him. It's not all referee that will. There are some referee that will give him red card for this offense.
He won't give
because he was violent.
That's not a red card.
It was violent. He was
no, it's not.
Look at it. He used his right leg and cleared him down.
No. He didn't. He pushed him.
No. There was a leg contact before the pushing. That was why I say it's a red card offense. You know,
I think there should be a replay.
Okay, they definitely will replay that.
But all shades wrong is what Diallo did, and is rightfully so that the referee gave him a yellow card. He had no business handling the ball when the whistle has gone against him. So that's a yellow card. There's no excuse. There's no comment on that aspect.
All right, the match continued, and the referee issued a yellow card to the Senegalese for that, to Diallo for that tactic, trying to delay the match. And that is the situation now, and the match continues.
And funny enough, it's just 60 minutes. Why are you trying to waste time at 60 minutes? Really? No, and he just took an unnecessary yellow card. And it's the central back pairing with Koulibaly. So now we'll be careful going into tackles. Yeah. Unnecessary yellow card.
Yeah. He has put himself in a very dicey situation.
Yeah, and it seems it's down right there. That might be concussion. You can see the roughing.
Wow.
And look at that replay.
Look at it. Okay, just watch his leg.
Why is he holding
watch his leg.
the ball?
Look at his leg. Did you see?
Yeah, that one. That's not an harsh tackle. On the field itself, if you commit it like that, it's a yellow card. So that's a yellow card. If he forced this on himself, it's unnecessary, really, honestly. Really unnecessary.
Abdou Diallo has been booked, and that is the situation. All right, and it is the 60th minute, 1 hour mark of the game. And it is still Senegal leading 1-0. Courtesy of the goal scored by SARS, and that goal still stands. And just 30 minutes left for Cameroon to level up, of 30 minutes left for the Senegalese to add one and just to kill, to bury the game.
Yeah, anything can still happen. 30 minutes is a lot of time to play on the field of play. So I think any team can still come to the party. A little mistake can change the direction of this game. That's why they need to be careful. That's why I'm all critical about Diallo getting that unnecessary yellow card, because a red card in this game can change the direction of this game. Already on a yellow card, the center back, he will be put under intense pressure. Look at it. He can't complain anyhow.
Is he the captain?
He's not the captain.
It's not the captain. If I'm Arugube Song, I would have substituted him, because he's going.
No, Arugube Song.
Sorry, Alusisi, the Senegalese, is getting frustrated. And he's winning, but he's putting himself.
He can be frustrated. The guy on the bench will he match what he's doing on the field. There's a reason why he's in the starting line.
So if you're not substituting it, let him call him.
He will calm down
and calm him down.
Yeah, he will.
Look at the reaction.
It's not every time the camera will pick that spot.
Yeah.
There will be a time that he will communicate with him. Maybe when the team is on the attack, when the camera shifts like this, he can easily call him and call him to that. It's game on that, and Ismail outside with the ball in the box. Cross that one into the box. Oh my goodness. That pass missed everyone on the field of play. And that Senegalese player that tried to take that one down, it met with his hand right there. And the referee says it's an infringement, rightfully so. It's Habib Diallo, the man up front right there. He couldn't get that one. He stretched out his hand, trying to control that one, but met up with his hand, and the referee says it's free kick to Cameroon. Now Cameroon attacking with the ball. Kemen turns the ball, finds Magri, returns it to Kemen, and Nicolas, not Kemen right there. Nicolas has actually won Cameroon a corner kick. So Nicolas right there standing behind that one. Can he do better than he has done in the first half with those set pieces? Let's see if he can do better. So he plays it into the box, but it was easily headed back for a corner kick by Carlo right there. Is that Carlo?
Yeah, it looks like Diallo.
That's Habib Diallo right there. Yeah, Habib Diallo, the center forward. And he plays that one into the box, controlled by Nkudu right there. Tries to cross into the box, but was well blocked by Pape Matassa. So it's going to be another corner kick to Cameroon, 64th minute of that encounter. And Nkudu stands behind it, and he plays that one into the box. Mendy came out, but the boss moved over him, but that Senegalese player was there to actually do the clearance. But the follow-up attack from Senegal, Cameroon won the ball back, and Nicolas was fouled, and the referee said it's going to be a free kick, at the 64th minute of this encounter. It has been a very, very draining match for the guys on the field of play.
It has actually been a very draining match. Both teams they've seen the intensity of the match is so high that both teams are. And I want to also give it to the defense of the Senegalese. If you see the way they defend,
have been organized,
so organized that makes it so difficult for the Cameroonians to actually penetrate. But I think they need a defensive error here or a good set piece, free kick and things like this to get a goal against the Senegalese. Yeah.
Yeah, Senegalese as one of the best defense in African football. Even against African kings, Egypt, they have a very good defense right there. So Nkundu stands behind the ball and looks forward. Plays that free kick into the box. But hey, there was no Cameroonian right there to get a touch on that one. So it's going to be a goal kick to Senegal at the 66th minute of that encounter. So it's game on. That pass finds Pape Matassa, who sends it forward, but there was too much weight on that ball right there. And that was not Pepe. I think that's is it Gueye right there that had that too much weight on that pass. And that was Diata right there. And it's game on in that encounter. Free kick to Senegal in Senegalese half right there. And it's Senegal trying to frustrate everything that Cameroon brings to try to come back into this game. And that was a pure foul on Pape Gueye right there. That was foul by Anguissa, the Napoli midfielder. So it's a free kick to Senegal. Plays that long one forward. They drop header to that attacker Ismail Assar. But hey, the danger was cleared by Cameroon right there. And that drops so and it's Cameroon on the attack. Magre controls that one, tries to find Anguissa. Anguissa tries to find Nicolas. Nicolas crossed the ball into the box. But there was no Cameroonian player right there to locate that one. So it's going to be a goal kick to Senegal at this point in time. And I think it's time we go back. Song tries to change that Nicolas guy. The crosses he has been bringing in, there has been no one to connect with it, even the corner kicks.
Yeah, probably doesn't have any better replacement for him. And that is why we want to leave him on the field. Probably they know what he can
There's
do.
There's still a Kambi on the bench. A Kambi plays in Europe too. So it can be a very good replacement of. But it's Senegal trying to attack with the ball. That pass tries to find Sadio Mane, but couldn't get a hold of that one. He lost possession to Cameroon. That long ball forward from Cameroon met with two defenders by Senegal trying to protect Magre from getting the ball right there so that he won't bring any danger. Diate tries to pass that one forward to Ismail Assar, but hey, there was enough bodies to prevent that one. Tolo trying to push the attack for Cameroon right there. He finds Nkudu, focus back and find Tolo, and crosses into the box. And Mendy spilled that one off that Senegalese defender right there. And it's going to be a corner kick to Cameroon. Look at that cross. He spilled it. And Mendy usually makes mistakes sometimes, and sometimes it can be costly. And that corner kick comes into the box, and oh my goodness, miscommunication from the two Cameroonian players made them lose that ball right there. And Senegal is going to attack with the ball, pushing forward. Diallo right there, the left back. The cross was headed down back by that Cameroonian defender, Tolo, right there. And he had to just stand up and continue in the game because his country trailing 1 goal.
Yeah, currently trailing 1-0, and they're looking good to go. But they just need to bury this game now because you can see the Cameroonians, they are also fighting, trying to get a goal. But the defense of the Senegalese has been good enough to hold them, and also to break. They don't even have space for counter because the Senegalese are not going all out to attack. They always have their reservation at the back.
Whenever you are playing competitions like this, you need to be careful at the back.
Yeah.
When you are leading as slim as one goal to nil, and there's a group stage, you know, anybody can be booted out of the competition. So it's game on in that encounter. Frank Anguissa with the ball finds that player up front. Cross comes into the box. Was well defended by Koulibaly right there. Who finds Pape Matassa, who runs with the ball and finds that Senegalese player right there, Diallo up front. Tries to dribble into the box and he finds his teammate in the front, Ismail Assar. And Ismail Assar with the ball, what can he do? He's taking too much time on the ball. Tries to cut to the right, but hey, he has been marked out of the box by Tolo. Tolo doing a good job right there, but it's still Senegal back in possession with the ball. It did 1-2 right there. But hey, that's a ball into the box.
There is a goal!
And it's a goal!
That is a goal number 2.
Diallo makes it 2. Look at that build-up play from Senegal. That's a beautiful build-up play. Drop pass right there. And Cameroon looks like a shadow of themselves. Look at the way that ball was executed. I just hope that another fan will not come and blame Onana for this goal. Look at that goal. There was nothing Onana could do about it.
Yeah, there was nothing he could do about it. He was beaten. The defense was beaten, and they left him exposed.
Look at those touches.
Look at those touches. You know, Onana was just exposed. Look at it. They couldn't.
Yeah. And even if Diallo had missed it, there was still Sadio Mane that would have tapped it into the net. So that was terrible defending. Ismail Assar dropping that one. And that was look at that cross. It's the beauty of that cross for me. Look at that cross. Onana was rooted to his spot. There was nothing he could do. Look at that touch. Out of nowhere, Diallo sliced that into the net. And it's Senegal 2, Cameroon 0 in this encounter.
Yeah, Senegal 2 and Cameroon 0. That's to tell you how good is looking for the Senegalese right now. To me, I would say to some extent they have buried the game. I can't see Cameroon scoring 2 goals, but it is possible. But I don't think they have that bite. They have that fighting spirit. You know, they have that techniques. You know, to come against the Senegalese.
So it's the cooling break right now in that stadium. Cooling break. You can see the referee too trying to cool off. Maybe in the studio too, we might think of cooling off too, because it seems it's a cooling time.
It's a cooling time. Africa. Yeah, and you can see the Senegalese fans just celebrating, dancing, and that is one identity of the Africans. Dance and dance and dance when you are happy. Dance is a sign of celebration. It's a sign of happiness, and you can see the fans all over. That even the Cameroonian fans are dancing.
There's no need to be sorry. You know, it's a game, so one team must actually win. It's the competition. 2 teams will not take home the trophy. So you just have to accept whatever it comes along with it. So enjoyment galore. You are in that competition is mainly when you go there, just have some fun. Don't be too rigid with whatever is happening on ground. Just enjoy every minute. And you can see Gueye about to come up for Senegal right there. Ghana Gueye coming up. Pape Matassa is being withdrawn. So it's and Nicolas too has been withdrawn for Cameroon. Let's say the guy that came in number 19. And Pape Matassa has had a very good game today. Ghana Gueye back in the fold. Let's see if he can do the needful and actually let Senegal take home all 3 points. So
Papa Matassa has actually done the job he was brought for, and I used to say, I have to rest him because we don't want to do it. You have to preserve him.
Yeah, you have to preserve him right there. And that was a very harsh tackle by the Cameroonian on Ismail Assar right there. I think that's Frank Anguissa right there. Oh, okay, that was, I think that's Christopher Wu, who was really harsh with that tackle.
Frustration is gradually coming in.
Yeah, frustration will come in. It resetting. Now they have an uphill task to play against the Gambia, but it's a game that they can win. If they can win that, they already have 1 point on ground. If they can win that one, maybe they will have a stake and rely on Senegal to defeat Guinea right there. So if that can happen, maybe they will have a shot at maybe taking the second in the group, or maybe the best, one of the two best losers. Is it 2 or 4 best losers spot available? I think it's 4 best
Four
losers.
best losers,
Yeah, spot available. So
yeah, four. So if Guinea defeat Gambia, there is no way for Cameroon to qualify because Guinea is already having 1 point. They drew their match 1-1.
yes, if Guinea defeats Gambia, they will have 4 points.
Yeah.
If Senegal defeats Guinea and Cameroon defeats Gambia, Cameroon will have 4 points. So it will be goal difference.
Yeah.
So Cameroon still have a shot at qualifying as the second in the group.
You know, I think that's a place we don't want to find ourselves. Calculating where another person flop will be your shine.
If this one, if that one, if
you know.
So let's just see. And that's a cross into the box, but Onana takes that one. Gueye had a touch to that one too. So it's game on in that encounter. Cameroon still looking at a way to actually come strong into this game. So you can see the confirmation of that substitution there. Pape Matassa being withdrawn for Ghana, Gueye right there for Senegal. So Istolo trying to attack with the ball, going forward, trying to push the attack, wins that throw in at the Senegalese final third, finds Okundu, Okundu finds Frank Anguissa, who tries to find Christopher who comes forward. Jean Charles running with the ball, and that pass, there was too much weight on that pass. That final pass, you can see the frustration in the face of Samuel Eto'o. And I think Cameroon needs to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, we need to go back to the drawing board, and being the president of their federation,
Football federation.
yeah, a lot lies on him because they say on easy lies the head that wears the crown. He wears the crown, and right now, a lot of he was brought there because of his wealth of experience when it comes to football, both in the World Cup and in the African. This is so a lot of
European football.
Yeah, and a lot of expectation for him, but gradually he's not getting it with the Cameroonian side.
It's not that easy. Having talent is one thing. Then assembling them is another too. So that's the confirmation of another substitution from Cameroon. Faris is coming in right there. And it's Cameroon who is back in possession of the ball. Finds Onana, who plays that long one forward. Anguissa finds Magri right there. And Senegal is not leaving any stone unturned. Guiding every loose ball out, running, blocking the lines. And you can see that Cameroonian player right there, sorry. Mcham coming on for Christopher Wu right there. Mcham coming on. And, okay, not Christopher Wu, Yivian Niyu was the one who got that yellow card, and he has been withdrawn for Oliver Mcham, who started the game, the first game against Guinea. But he was benched today, but he's just coming on to come and show what they can do on the field of play. So, Tolo with the ball right now for Cameroon. But the referee says it seems Diallo is down injured, calling for a stretcher to come and pick him out of the field of play.
Yeah.
80th minute of this encounter, Senegal 2, Cameroon 0.
Yeah, Senegal 2, Cameroon 0. And you can see Rigo Song trying to make some tactical changes, and is trying to kind of reorganize the Cameroonian side. You just have 10 minutes left to do that magic. You know, let's see if it's going to be possible. But in football, everything is possible if you get it right. You know, so let's see. And the Cameroonian side, they are not giving up hope. They are still fighting, still battling, looking as if nothing has actually happened, because there is still hope for them to qualify.
Yeah, there's still hope for them to qualify right there. It's game on in that encounter. Still, Senegal 2, Cameroon 0 right there. So let's see if Cameroon can come back into this one. 81st minute of that encounter, Senegal 2, Cameroon 0. Senegal 2, Cameroon 0. You can see the coach Alusise preparing a double substitution. You can see Nicolas Jackson and the other Senegalese player right there. So, will that substitution happen right now?
That is the situation.
Yeah. Jackson coming on for Diallo, the second goal scorer. And Ndiaye coming in for Ismail Assar. You know, the coach is removing those danger guys so that they don't get him injured right there. Ismail Assar has been withdrawn in this encounter for Ndiaye, the Senegalese forward right there. So, 82nd minute of that encounter, Senegal still leading 2-0. The 2 goals were scored by Ismail Assar and Diallo. The two players was withdrawn at the same time. And it's game on in this encounter. Cameroon, with that sense of urgency, looking at a way if that they can try to come back into this game.
Yeah, and that one was the referee signal an infringement against the Senegalese.
Yeah, an offside.
Offside, right? Yes. Against the Senegalese and
Onana.
Yeah. Against
Senegal.
Against Senegalese. So Onana is looking like he's in everything now is urgent.
There has to be a sense of urgency because it's towards the dying embers of the Habib Diallo and Ismail Assar have been withdrawn for Islam Ndiaye and Nicolas Jackson right there. So Frank Anguissa had that touch of that Senegalese player, player right there, Diallo, and had to chase that one out, and it's going to be a corner kick to Cameroon. 83rd minute of that encounter. Senegal leading 2-0 comfortably, but anything can happen in football. Emechan prison the crowd, and that's an header. And Cameroon draw one back. We are in for a nervy finish right there. And look at that cross from Emechan, and he finds Jean Charles and gets the header properly into the net. And Cameroon are back into this encounter. Maybe they will get a point. It's still left to be seen. There's still time. There's still time. There's still time. Look at that cross. Look at that run. Gets into that position and headed that one straight. I think that first pass disorganized the defense of Senegal. And look at that cross from Oliver Ncham. And look at that pure point-blank header from that player right there. And 2-1 in favor of Senegal at the 84th minute of that encounter. Will Senegal increase their lead, or will Cameroon come back into this game? It's still left to be seen. So Senegal currently in possession of the ball. It finds that player, that left back right there, Diallo, and it was intercepted by Jean Charles. Also intercepted straight to Jackson, who tries to turn with the ball, but hey, the referee says there's an infringement. Yeah, and it's going to be a free kick to Cameroon at the 85th minute of this encounter.
At the 85th minute of the encounter, and you can see Onana is in haste, and it's feeling like actually he wanted to raise up the
of course, that's the way to go.
You know, I think it's a motivation to the players.
Yeah,
we saw him did it in the first time.
Yeah, look at the way it's motivating
the urgency he brought led to the goal scoring.
Yeah.
And let's see if he can, because
and that's the same Onana some people want to have.
You understand? So you see the urgency. He's the one that was there first. He almost lifted the player so that he can continue.
That's why in everything you just have to separate emotions from objective views. When you look at things objectively, you will see it clearly. And look at Onana in this game. He has done nothing but encourage the boys, start the game, set the long balls, keep communicating with them. Most free kick, most attempts, and you have to give it to him. He's one of those leaders and he's a potential future captain of the Cameroon national team.
Right, and you can see him. This is the one that want to take that free kick, and all the Cameroonians are in the half of the Senegalese. Let's see if the Cameroonians can equalize this. But
and that's Jean Charles on the ball right there. Place that one into the box. That's a flipping
header.
Nkudu couldn't get that final touch into the net. My goodness, that was a very good chance for Cameroon to equalize. Look at that cross from Jean Charles, flicked up by Magri. But Nkudu couldn't get that last touch. Look at that flick.
Oh, no.
That beautiful flick. But he couldn't get that full stretch to touch the ball. Oh, my. So it's going to be a goal kick to Senegal. You can see that the reaction from the bench. The pressure is really.
They thought that one has gone in.
Yeah, we are in for a nervy finish in this encounter.
Yeah, but the time, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes.
There will still be additional time.
So we're looking at
there was
10 minutes.
cooling break. Maybe not up to 10 minutes.
I mean, 5 minutes plus
the goal celebration, the injuries.
So
it might be
close
close
to
10 minutes.
5 minutes, then plus the remaining minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. But anything can still happen.
I think even the additional time might be more than 10 minutes.
No.
Or 10 minutes.
It'll be up to 6.
Between
7.
8 forward. I think it will be up to 8 forward. But I don't think it will be less than 8 minutes. So Senegal throws that one long forward to Diaye, but he couldn't control that one. And you can see that the substitution Alusise made has affected Senegal. Those two guys playing off on, they kept Cameroon at the back. Once they were withdrawn, you can see the rate at which the defense has been playing highline. And they have joined the attack. So the best form of defense is actually attack many of the times. When you keep your opponent at bay, they won't really have that strength to attack it.
And you can see the hastiness in Onana, but Sadio Mane was there to block him.
Yeah.
I wanted to block all the time, to waste all the time.
And the referee says you'll be on the yellow card. I'll give you that card if you don't leave that. And Onana with the ball right there. Oh, he plays that long one forward. And that was a Senegalese player to clear the danger right there. So Senegal with the ball. Lamine tries to find Nicolas Jackson, but it was intercepted by that Cameroonian midfielder right there. Oliver Ncham. Jean Charles placed that long one forward, but that Senegalese player was there to clear any danger, and it's going to be a throw-in taken quickly by Tolo, and Nkudu with the ball, who returns the ball back to Christopher Wu. Christopher Wu finds Jean Charles right there. Jean Charles played as a right back in the first game. Now he's playing as a central back. Really impressive. So that long pass forward was headed out by that Senegalese player. And you can see Rigobert's song right there. And the referee says he has paused the time. The Senegalese player is down and they're holding his head. It looks more like, is he injured? Or maybe he's just trying to while away the time. Number 26, Lamine, right there. Lamine the Senegalese midfielder right there. So, and
Is that
eyes
number
has been
26?
placed
That's not
on
number
his
26.
face. Yeah, I think that's number 26.
That's number 25. 25 for. Let's look at the number very well. That is the situation is on the ground and.
He's currently receiving treatment right there. That Senegalese midfielder. Look at that goal again. That was a beautiful cross from Oliver. And that header was point blank. Sweet header.
On point.
On point.
Wow.
On point. Look at that header. Lift up above everybody. That beautiful header straight into the net. My goodness.
It was even two Cameroonians. One missed it, one with the other one.
Yeah, the other one.
They both lifted for that ball.
Yeah.
And they got it.
So, it's game on in that encounter. He has been stretched off the field, and we just hope he can continue. Oh, I think he has been substituted. Yes, Patekis has come on for that Senegalese midfielder that was stretched out. And Uncham Mandiu is also coming on for Cameroon right there. That number 7.
Right, coming on from Cameroon right now, we can see the urgency on the side of the Cameroonians. They really want to win. They really want to progress to the next stage of this encounter.
Yeah.
But let's see, this is the only time they can get that done.
Yeah.
If they can get a draw here, that would be an excellent result.
Yeah, that would be a good result, not excellent. It will just be a good result for them. At least we keep them closer and closer to qualification. And so Amandio has come on for Chato, the right back. So let's see if that substitution will breed something special.
Right.
So it's Cameroon who is back in possession of the ball. Christopher who sent it forward, but Diallo had to head that one out. And the follow-up attack by that midfielder was cleared off by Frank Anguissa. And there will be 7 minutes additional time already in the 2nd minute of that additional time. Game on in that encounter. Even 30 seconds is too much to score a goal.
Yeah, 30 seconds is too much to score a goal. And it's a good number of time here for the...
That's 7 minutes additional time. Already in the 2nd minute of the additional time. Clock ticking. And I think it's going to be a goal kick to Cameroon. You can see Sadio Mane lying down the field of play. You know, every tactic is just while waiting time. So it's game on in that encounter. Already in the 3rd minute of additional time, and that's a free kick. That's a free kick to Cameroon. In there, right there, disturbing total right there. Every delay tactics Senegal is employing right there. You can see that pass straight to the midfield from Onana, and the pass from that Cameroonian player trying to link up play forward was intercepted by that Senegalese defender, and he cleared that one. It's Sadio Mane who turns and runs with the ball and is taking off into the attack. He's 3-on-4 right there, but the follow-up pass is trying to find Nicholas Jackson. He couldn't get to that one. And Frank Anguissa back in possession with the ball. What can he do with the ball? Runs into the danger area, draws the pass, but it was intercepted by Ndiaye. And it's still Cameroon that is back in possession of the ball. Finds Jean Charles, the goal scorer. Cross it into the box, and that's another. Oh my goodness!
What a miss!
Magri missed that one. My God!
They've lost that.
1st minute of additional time. That was a big chance. Look at that header. He had all the time in the world, and he couldn't put that into the back of the net.
Wow.
My goodness.
He was so disappointed in himself. So,
He'll be so
he knew he would have done better than that.
I think, was it Magri or Nkudu? I think it was Nkudu. Is it Magri or Nkudu?
It
It looked so pained right there.
So
That
pain
was
because
a good
that's
chance.
that's the best chance they will have this remaining time.
We don't know if another chance will still come. Only time will tell. And that is Senegal attacking, and that's a touch from Mane. And it's a goal!
They've killed it, and it's Sadio Mane who just registered his first goal.
That is Senegal scoring the third goal. That cross came in, and Onana couldn't prevent that one from going into the net. And it's Senegal 3, Cameroon 1. My goodness.
What a goal. But look at that goal. There was not much weight on it. But it was a good placement. Onana stretched himself, but he couldn't reach that ball.
The ball was a good placement.
Yes.
Look at the replay. Look at the place.
It was a sweet placement.
Look at where it was. What did you expect him to do more? Now, look at that cross from Gueye. Look at the ball. Look at Onana on the full stretch. But the ball placed well. Look at.
Wow.
That was a full stretch from Onana, but I couldn't get to that one. Let's look at look at it. 2 players blocking his view. Yeah. And look at where that ball went to. Now, when you look at it, is this Onana's fault? That was a beautiful goal from. You just have to give it to Sadio Mane, who desired touch. That's the right touch.
But to me, he has buried the game.
He has buried the game beyond reach. Dying embers of the game. Maybe 3 or 2 minutes left to play. I don't see Cameroon coming back into this.
Even if their spirit will be downcast.
Yeah.
The spirit was already high.
Yeah, that's the icing on the cake.
Wow.
That's why in football, your chances, use them. If Magri had scored that header, it would have been 2-2. He missed that one, the next counter, Senegal scored.
So some of the questions I asked, why would Cameroon, why would they have waited up to this time before they were awakened that?
It's just, when it's not really about Cameroon. It's about when Alusise withdrew Ismaila Sarr and Diallo. Those 2 attackers were keeping Cameroon at bay. They didn't want to, especially Ismaila Sarr. So when he was withdrawn, they could play eye line. You can see that they were playing into the midfield. The defenders were playing eye line. And it was that eye line that actually made them concede this third goal. Look at it. You can see the attack going right now. You can see another attack that they are trying to recover. So it's just the eye line mainly. And look at that build-up play. And the shot was blocked. And it's going to be a corner kick to Senegal.
Talking about, I talked about it. Matches between Senegal and Cameroon have not actually recorded high-scoring goals. This is one of the first ones.
Yeah.
4 goals. 4 goals in one match. The other goal is okay, but 3 goals,
a lot of goals in this AFCON.
Wow.
And I think that there's still more to come, actually. And look at how the fans are so happy in the stadium. That goal really came in at the right time for Senegal right there.
Came in at the right time. He literally killed the spirit of the Cameroonian.
Yeah, that's the essence of the goal.
Yeah, and
7 minutes of additional time has been played already, and the referee is trying to communicate with one of those Senegalese players. So the referee might end the game anytime from now after the 7 minutes he added has elapsed, and we'll see what will happen thereafter. Game on in that encounter is Cameroon back in possession of the ball. And the referee ends this one, and Senegal won this one 3-1. Congratulations to Senegal. Second team to qualify into the knockout stages.
Second team to qualify back-to-back 3 goals each in the encounter. The first match they scored 3 goals, courtesy of a brace from Kamara. And today 3 goals again. Sarr is on the score sheet, and Sadio Mane, my man, I used to call him, is also on the score sheet today. Yeah. And that's a comfortable victory for Senegal against Cameroon. That's a beautiful one. A lot of people predicted Senegal to win.
Yeah, Senegal expectedly won the game and won it fair and square. Congratulations to them. On to the next one.
Yeah, on to the next one. I think your last, what do you have to say about the match in the entire? And I just analyze so that we can close.
Yeah, it's just a game that exciting. The two teams really came up at themselves. Really, the game was lively. The game was filled with so much energy, so much running. And Senegal, being the better side, won the day. Deserved win for Senegal. And let's see if Cameroon can actually defeat the Gambia in their last group game.
All right. That is how far we can go for today. Remember, there is another match today. And tomorrow also, we have a series of match lineup. The match between Guinea versus Gambia will be played today by 9 o'clock. And tomorrow's encounter remain Algeria versus Burkina Faso, then Mauritania versus Angola, then Tunisia versus Mali tomorrow, Saturday game. So that's how far we can go for today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow as we come again for another beautiful show.
This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains